What's up, boys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a two-part vlog. We did start it and then it kind of...
So if our clothes changed, it's because it was 2 days. We lost daylight. But
we're back in action. It's nice and humid out today.
Sure is.
We got these beauties here for you. So we're going to be doing a video on comparing the 2016 Q5 3.0 and the 2016 A6 3.0.
I'm still here. I'm just the cameraman today, boys.
I know it's a bit of a change of pace. Cam's actually behind the camera. He loves talking to the camera, so he's still gonna be in it somewhere. Let's get into the video.
You've been banished, camera boy.
I've been banished.
This is a real car, guys. Look. This is what you should be reviewing.
It's an X1.
I like the color on this actually. It's really nice. It's like a gold.
Is it? Well, in different lighting, it looks different. It'll look
It's got
more
red
gold.
brakes.
I got this because I couldn't get an X5. Well, I do like how comfortable this is.
Yeah, no, they are comfortable.
But,
Oh, you got floating BMW logos.
oh, you know. I gave Kyle my old ones. He
You're
has
kidding.
two.
You're kidding.
No.
Damn.
I love that you noticed.
Yeah, because like, wait, what is different about this car? And you got the nice license plate frame. Look at you, bougie.
Come on.
Look at this.
The Audis and the bands.
This is inferior car he's got here. Oh, revving someone else's car.
So far we've
No one
had
else's car.
So
It's
far we've had a
BMW's car now.
BMW and a Mercedes crashed the video.
Wow. What are you gonna do?
Taking a look at the Q5 here. In comparison to the A6, it's about the same front end design. You get the signature single frame grille. On this one, it has more of the chrome, whereas on the A6, it's got the black optic. Honestly, I tend to prefer the black optic on the A6, but you can do it. It was an option on the Q5 as well. Since they're both 3.0s, they both get the front S-Line appearance package, so it's got the little honeycomb grills at the bottom. Additionally, I think the fog light trim's a little bit different, but it's the same general idea in terms of style. This specific Q5, in comparison, I think they both actually have 20-inch wheels. This was an option. Most of them came with 19s. With the S-Line, it gives it this 5-arm design is what they call it. 20-inch summer tires. Nice looking wheels, honestly. They kind of remind me of Porsche a little bit, the number 5.
New wheels coming in a few days, though.
Yep, peelers. Stay tuned. Dude, brand new tires, dude.
500 beans.
Dude, that's fire.
Oh my god, it's sliding.
Look at those beauties. Damn. Yep.
But I do like this wheel design. The peelers, honestly, are my favorite. But
Of course.
that'll be in another video. Coming down to the side, though, it's signature Audi design. The Q5 has kind of had the same silhouette for a while now. It based off this. This again is the first generation, but it's the LCI of it. So you do get some differences. You get a little bit of chrome on the top here. With this one, it has the S-Line badging on the side. And if you get the 20-inch wheels, they give you a little bit of a fender flare here. It's like the smallest fender flare you've ever seen. But still,
Something.
pretty good. Yeah, gives a little bit of a stance. In comparison to the A6 though, I believe the wheelbase is smaller on the Q5. So the A6 is gonna be bigger. In terms of practicality though, Q5 obviously is an SUV. You're gonna get more storage. I got my OEM, what do you call it?
CarNet.
There you go, cargo net.
Cargo net, yeah.
Courtesy of Audi. Really good space here. You can pull down these. Seats go down. It's a
bad.
mid-size SUV, almost like I'd say more compact, but
Yeah.
you do have enough space to kind of get you through your day-to-day. As you do in the A6, you're just going to get more practicality and headroom with the Q5. S-Line packages too, just so you can tell on the Q5. At the bottom, it's got the same kind of honeycomb design for the rear diffuser. Good looking car. A little bit of a chrome strip here too, which could be blacked out. So the center goes down. I think they have a center pass through the A6 too.
Yes.
But all in all, really good room. Like 5'10", 5'11" on a good day. could sit back here for a while. I have an ancient version of rear climate control, so I can go from hot to cold. That's about it. But at least I have some airflow back here.
That is nice.
Car charger.
Wow.
12 volt. Can't make that up.
No, you can't.
And I really like the Bang & Olufsen, so it's got kind of like silver surrounds around here.
S-line badging on the sides.
S-line
yeah.
badging on the sills here. And then that's another Bang & Olufsen.
The
treat.
tweeters, how they call them.
Tweeters.
Yeah.
They even have them in the truck on the pillars back here. There's
Oh, nice.
speakers. The
Oh, yeah.
sound system is amazing. You can't beat it.
No. Better than Bose.
Better than my Bose.
Well, yeah.
Your Bose don't work anymore.
work.
That's the problem.
I wonder who.
The sound quality is great compared to the A6.
It actually works.
It gets pretty loud in comparison.
I got speakers.
The glasses.
But just in terms of exterior design, they're pretty similar, coming from the same time period. The Q5 is going to be a little bit older in terms of the architecture and design language, but overall, you can tell that they're both Audis. They're both very practical. But again, these are two very different cars. So either you're going for the practicality of an SUV, let's say you have a family, you're hauling people around all the time, the Q5 is going to be a better choice. But lies. In terms of driving experience, the A6 is gonna drive better. It's gonna be a more sporty drive. Obviously, you're down low. For our elderly viewers, if you go inside here, a step down into a sedan is gonna be a little bit more difficult
Don't mind the
than
McDonald's.
just hopping right on in to the Q5 and plopping down. So I actually do like that. It's so easy to just hop right into the SUV.
It is very nice. Yeah.
But if you're any younger than 80 years old, the A6 is better.
Yeah, for our 80 and 90 to 96 year olds, it's great. If you're over 96 and still driving, kudos to you.
Eleanor?
Eleanor, we love you. Going on down to Maine.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I'll see her tomorrow,
Oh, no kidding.
picking up my feelers. But coming inside the car, in terms of design language, again, it's very Audi. I will say on the A6, I do like the gauge cluster a little bit better. So, we got the needle swoop going too.
OBD11, baby.
OBD11. But in terms of the gauge cluster, I do like this. It's an analog gauge cluster, which honestly I'm tending to like more now since everything's going really digital. I do though like the A6's gauge cluster because it's got the full digital background almost, as opposed to just the smaller trip computer screen. But this honestly does the job. You get a digital readout. If you go through here, there's a bunch of different views you can choose from. But again, I kind of like the A6 better. The MMI controls here, about the same as the A6. It's the same operating system, but the A6 runs a little bit of a newer software on it, and obviously has a bigger screen. I'll say I do like the A6 where it folds the screen into the dashboard.
Yep.
You can't really beat that.
It's pretty
You
sick.
can't really see that anymore. But I do like how the Q5 integrates it into the dashboard. It's not just a stuck-on screen like you see it in the next generation Q5. The other thing too I do like about the Q5 is the panel roof.
Yeah.
It's massive. It goes all the way back behind the headrest in the rear, which it honestly opens up the interior a lot. It's got the black headliner in this one since it's the S-line, so having the roof really does give it a more open feel, and it does open up too, which I like. At X3, the car's off, so it won't open, but trusting it.
So this is my 2016 A6. Got the same engine at 3.0, but this one produces 333 horsepower. It's a good, I assume it's a Q5, it's a good like power plant for the car. Gets going pretty good. It's got the supercharger on it, which after I put this cold air intake, it whines like crazy. This is probably the best mod you could do if you just want to change how your car feels driving experience wise. But again, you know, you go into the looks of it. Timeless design, I feel like, for Audi. It ages pretty well, still looks Still looks decently new for being almost a 9-year-old car, or being a not almost 10-year-old car. It's a Prestige Plus, so I got the 20-inch rims on it. They're a bit of a pain because you gotta special order the tires every time you need a new tire for the low profile. But instead of an S-line badge, you get a supercharged badge, which is my child brain loves. Sedan business kind of like look on the side. My favorite angle probably is like this back corner right here. Don't mind the dent, but the back corner looks the best. For a sedan, these back seats are phenomenal. I got the 4-zone climate control, heated seats in the rear, perfect for, you know, when you do have passengers in the back. Pick their own temperature. They got heated seats in the cold weather. Great leg room, storage everywhere in here. You got huge cup holders. Another big thing come down with more cup holders. Bose sound system that's not working right now.
Come on, the sunshades.
Sunshades.
She's a Prestige.
It's got the child sunshades. Cole can't figure out how to work them.
There you go. Look at that.
And then you got the sunshade in the rear window back here too that goes up. It's got a button.
That's luxury. Wow, you get the ashtrays too.
Oh yeah. Gotta love 2016 Audis with an ashtray still in them.
Jealous. For all the cigarettes you smoke in your back seat.
I'm honestly surprised that they still have it. Like when I bought the car, I was like, they really have ashtrays back here? They don't have them in the front seat though, so this is a passenger's car, obviously. Difference between my car and the Q5, I got the paddle shifters. I got the cool radio that pops out of the dash. Classic Audi ding. Analog gauge cluster with the LCD screen in the middle that shows you.
That's bigger. That's way bigger than the one in the Audi. I mean, sorry, the Q5.
That's probably the Prestige. I don't know, the Prestige probably. Or you got the sunshade in the back. You got this little button right here just to do the sunshade. Pops up. You got parking sensors that only work when you hit the button or the car's in reverse. So if you're pulling up to something, you gotta hit the button if you actually want your parking sensor to do anything. But I got heated and cooled seats in the front. You can actually do them at the same time. Honestly, it's the best thing where you can have your heated seat on and ventilated, so your butt's warm, but it's taking away your farts.
It's for those of you who are indecisive whether you want heated or cooled seats. You can get
I've
both
honestly
at the
never
same
done it
time.
where I've had them both on.
Well, there's no need.
There is no need. Like every other car is like it's the same button, and it's like they won't let you. Like this car lets you do it for some reason. But I do love the one thing about the new Audis that are kind of annoying is like it's all screens pretty much. So like you want to change the climate, you got to go onto a screen and hit a menu or whatever. Now they made it simple to use, but there's nothing better than just like an Audi like analog, like that nice click that they put on all their radio.
It's satisfying.
The satisfying like clicks, like it's got a heated steering wheel.
I don't see, that's one thing I don't have in the Q5 and wasn't even an option. You couldn't get a heated steering wheel. That's gonna suck during winter months. I was so used to it.
I will say, I wish they had such thing as a cooled steering wheel, because I get out of work, I'm like,
Literally.
You get the heads-up display up there. You can kind of see it.
Not an option even in the Q5.
If I go into lap timer, it then pops up with my oil temperature up there on the heads-up display. Another thing I wish I had on these is fog lights. These got the fog lights on the Q5.
That thing sounds good.
Well, boys, hope you enjoyed the video on the two Audis. You don't really get to see too many supercharged Audis or any supercharged cars that much anymore. So again, if you guys enjoy the content here, give the video a like. And with that, boys, see you in the next one. Peace out.
Bye.